Behind me is the cheapest Suzuki Super Carry I could find on the internet. And in this video, we're going to take a closer look at what I've bought. After a 3-hour drive with the trailer, I made it to WeBuyCars. After a short test drive and about an hour's of admin, the Suzuki Super Carry was finally mine. Now, all that needed to happen was load it on the trailer and make our way home. So they told me you just pull this pin and then it'll seesaw back. Nothing's happening. As expected, something has to not work. So this thing doesn't want to flip up, and if I pull it, it doesn't stay down. So I'm going to try to park here on the curb. I'm pretty sure that will be fine. So let's see. Just to be sure, if something snaps, one of these yellow things snaps, I want for it to not fall off the back. So I've added another 3 to the chassis there, so at least I don't think it should fall back. The drive home was fairly uneventful. I just had to stop a few times to pull the straps tight because they stretched. And I kept worrying that something will go wrong and the thing will drive off the back, but it didn't, and we made it in one piece. Okay, this is always a nice stop. Anyways, let's pull this tight, the straps tight again, because as you can see, this one is quite slack again. Not sure what that is. Okay, so the worst is almost over. It's a few more turns and then I'm at the bottom of the pass. All the front ropes were quite slack, and I think it's obviously because we're braking and we're going downhill. So I just pulled all of them tight. I left the rear ones fine. I think they're fine. But anyways, it's pulling all right. I've still got about 2 hours to go, and then we can offload this and start looking at what is wrong with it and what's not. So far, it's mostly the seats.
Starting to lift. Here it goes.
Oh, well done.
Now it's gunning.
Yeah. Here goes the bumper. Wow. All clear. Reverse.
Luckily, as per the photos, the exterior is in pretty good condition. There's no dents, it looks pretty straight, there's no cracks on the windscreen, and the tires are still fine. On the chassis you could see some marks from it. I don't know if it was rocks hitting it. This part I don't think should be white. I think on some they're white, on some of them they are black, but it does look like the underside has seen some dirt roads. The load bay looks fairly straight. It doesn't look like it's been mistreated. It's rubberized. There was a canopy on this which I sold yesterday, which bring down the budget quite a bit. The rear window still looks fine. New tires in the rear. One thing is the battery is only connected with gravity, so that's something we'll have to fix. I don't know how people drive like this. On the inside, and this is probably why I got it for such a cheap price. It's the worst seat you've ever seen. I don't know what they did here. I don't know even how you get a big hole into the foam like that. It looks like someone tried to dig out something that someone else hid in there, or I don't know, someone leaked acids out of there, you know, I don't know. There's a speaker there. It's connected with a magnet. That needs to be fixed, but it's got a radio. I think that was optional. The dashboard is still in good condition, no cracks. It's got spare keys, 108,000 kilometers on the clock, which is not a lot. I think this is why the price was that much lower than the second cheapest one. Apart from that, it looks pretty good. There's no rust underneath here. Obviously there's some wear and tear there, which we can easily respray. I'll put in a new mat, maybe a thicker one. The engine is a little 1.2 liter Suzuki fuel injected. I think it delivers 59 kilowatts at 6,000 RPM and 104 Newton meters. The whole body, well, the whole car weighs only 850 kilograms, so that's more than enough to make it move. We'll take it for a test drive in a separate video. On the headlights there's I don't know what that is, but that'll come right off. See, there's no aircon in a cheap little vehicle like this, but they do have air vents. Pretty straightforward. There's no fan, it's just an open and close. And obviously you've got your window winders. Look at this straightforward door cards. I mean, there's nothing in it. I think this is where the speakers are supposed to go. So we'll dig into that. Like I said, spare keys. It starts okay. Oh, one other thing that's not working, which was on the Decra report, is the handbrake. I mean, you can pull it all the way up, take it out of gear, and it starts rolling away. Okay, so that we'll have to fix. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.